Right, today's Saturday. Saturday, November the 8th, 2025. Just walking in Nike Missile Park. It's a sunny fall day. Leaves are on the ground and it's a perfect day, no wind at all, and temperature is probably in the mid 60s, maybe high 60s, something like that. Good morning.
Good morning.
And exercising. There are people playing baseball and all that. Nike Missile Park. A strange name, but the reason it's called Nike Missile Park was because this tract of land used to be part of the Cold War Nike missile defense system. And this is Gaithersburg, Maryland, and there used to be a bunch of what they call Nike missiles that are silos that are actually housed all over Gaithersburg. And this particular tract of land was the Nike Missile Control Center. And 30 years ago, when we moved into this area, this was actually surrounded by barbed wire. There was an old abandoned building, which was the silo, the missile control center. It was abandoned and it just sat there for a number of years before the land was, I guess, turned over to the county, and the county decided to make a park out of this. So we have a bunch of facilities here. And first of all, of course, is this walking trail which goes around, and it's about a third of a mile. It's not quite around the park. It goes through most of the park, but not all of it. It goes around the baseball field mostly, and the basketball court. So you got the basketball court, and this area was actually just recently redone. Everything was repaved and the parking lot was repaved. So you can see some people playing softball. Looks like softball. Basketball court here, it's brand new. These hoops here, backboard, looks very nice. And there's a sand volleyball court here, but sand is a little bit not in great shape because of all the leaves. And then as we walk that way, you have a children's playground with slides and swings, and they put in a number of chairs here too. It's kind of nice. It used to be just a old beat up, oh, it's still there, the wooden table, but now they're putting in something a little bit nicer. We'll see how long that lasts. And you can see the children play area that's mulched. And this is the parking lot. Now surrounding the entire park is basically a bunch of houses with just one road that goes all the way to Snuffer School Road. So this park is not lighted at night, so there's nothing going on at night, which is good. Sometimes you do get some people come and drive around make noise and all that. But other than that, there's not much going on at night because no light. And they didn't put in a restroom, but a few years ago they put in a porta potty here. So that's just probably so that people don't do their business on the ground, on the lawn or something. There is a there is a tennis court here with usually not that many people come here. I don't know if they have made it a pickleball court or not, since that seems to be more popular nowadays. So this is the walking trail, and there's a signboard that gives you a little bit history of the park itself. And then up to the left you have a soccer field. Very popular, usually spring, summer, fall, late in the afternoon. A lot of people come, kids do soccer practice, baseball practice, all that kind of stuff. But as you can see now, this is late fall, or is it late fall? Maybe in mid-fall. So, and this is school day. Wait, this is not a school day. This is Saturday. And it's perfectly good weather, but I guess no scheduled activities here. Today being Saturday, actually. Feels like a school day with no kids around. So we are halfway around the walking path. By the children play area, there's actually a Pokemon gym there, and you can defeat the gym and get some coins regularly if you live close by. And the county continues to keep this place up pretty well. A lot of mornings you'll hear them coming around the lawn mowers and cut grass, and also tend to the baseball field. They drag this contraption around to level out the playing field, smooth it out and stuff like this. A lot of houses around the park here, and the one directly ahead actually has a big old bamboo patch. So in May, mid to late May, we actually come here a couple of years and harvested some bamboo shoots. That's pretty nice, although we find that we don't actually consume them. So after doing it a couple of times, we say, nah, it's not worth the effort. It just sits in the freezer. So this used to be a chair here. So for some reason they decided to take it out. And so if your house is one of these that backs up to this open area, you basically has a pretty big piece of land isolating it from the park. Some of them are close by, some of them are further, set back a lot further. And they have replanted some of these trees, some have died over the years, these big evergreens. They have cut down a bunch of them. You can see some of the logs there. And in the spring, summer, they actually have deer and fawn basically hang out in this area, jump into our backyard, and cause a little bit of anxiety. But now it seems like late fall, mid-fall, they cut the grass back so that it's no longer overgrown, And the deer seems to be not hanging around here anymore, which is kind of good, I guess. Although I don't know if having more wildlife in your backyard is a good thing or a bad thing. So, well, that is walk around the walking trail of Nike Missile Park. We're back to where we started.